Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Soul Stain Inc. My name is Beth, and today is Sunday, December the 18th, which means it's time for us to chat about our goals. So the schools around you are probably already out for Christmas break, but my school is going on Monday and Tuesday. So I do actually have goals for school for this week. And they're basically to survive. Monday night is the 5th through 12th grade concert. And so I will be prepping them a little bit more, making sure everybody has their music together and all of that for Monday night. And then Tuesday, I will just be letting everybody have a chill day. We will probably do like little kids will do Go Noodle or listen to the Lori Berkner Band Christmas songs and sing along with them. And the older kids, because the younger kids have 20-minute classes, but 5th and 6th grade, 7th and 8th grade, and high school have hour-long classes. So I won't have junior high because of the way we're doing our semester finals. But 5th and 6th grade and high school will get to watch a Christmas movie. So we'll just see what happens with that. And I am actually taking an online course right now. It is how to work with classroom management issues, things of that nature. I don't know if I've talked to you guys about it before, but classroom management is like my weakest thing. I just want to get going with class, and I don't do well enough with the classroom management, in my opinion. And apparently, in my principal's opinion, he's talked to me a couple of times about things I could tweak. But my dad found this class that's online through the local technology center where they live and asked me if I wanted to take it. So they paid for it so that I can take this class. And the lessons open on Wednesdays and Fridays. So the only problem is that I get the lesson, I print up the lesson, I read the chapters, I take the quiz, I do the work, and I'm done in 20 minutes, ready for the next lesson, and I can't have it until Friday. And then Friday, it took me less than half an hour again, and I can't do the lesson until Wednesday. That bugs me like a lot. A lot. But other than that, the course is really interesting. So part of my goals is to do both of the lessons that will be coming up this next week. But enough about school. Let's talk about books, because really that's why we're all here. So the books I'm working on right now are The Gate in the Wall by Ellen Howard. I started this last night, and it's just going to be a really quick read. There's about 150 pages. And each chapter is just a couple of pages long. The font is a good sized font, and it moves really quickly. So I don't think that I'll be working on this for too long, but it is a cute little story that I'm interested in reading. It is about this little girl, Emma, I think. Yeah, Emma. And so far, what's happened is she wound up missing the door being open to her job because she works at a factory, and if she's late, then they close the door and you can't get in. And she was like 30 seconds late. They closed the door in her face. So she started to go home, but instead she sees this gate in a wall that the gate's always been there, but it's never been open. So it's one of those things you don't really pay any attention to. But the gate's open, and she goes in, and she sees this boat, and it's kind of a bright barge looking deal like that. So she kind of climbs on board, and she gets caught by Miss Mitchell, whose boat that it is. And so she's now going to work for Miss Mitchell for a little while. It's children's or kind of lower middle grade. Came out in 1999, and I don't know. I just really like the voice in the book, and I'm excited to continue on with it. The other book I have that I'm working on right now, I do not like the writing style in nearly as much. It's okay. It's not the best I've ever read. And that makes me sad because a lot of people have told me how great Marissa Meyer's writing is, and I was really looking forward to Heartless. I'm hoping that once I get a little further in, I will find that beauty that everybody keeps talking about, and I will really love her writing style. But right now, I'm like 20 pages in because I finished a Storm of Swords yesterday and didn't spend a whole lot of time reading on Heartless. The story's okay. I'm hoping it'll pick up soon. I like the setup that she's got going on, but I want more, and I'm only 20 pages in, so I'm gonna get more. Um, Other than those guys, I have 3 books left to read on my TBR for December. They are The Curse of Crow Hollow by Billy Coffey, The Game of Love and Death by Martha Brokenbrow, I think is how you say it, Brokenbrow, and Eligible by Curtis Sittenfeld. So as soon as I finish one of those, I'm going to start Eligible, and then when I finish the other one, I'm going to start one of these. Um, I have a video that I will be putting up today. I thought I put it up yesterday, but apparently I didn't. And it is a discussion on A Storm of Swords. And in that video, I say that I am not going to start A Feast of Crows until January because I have so many other books to read, even after I took 2 books off of my TBR, because Enchanted and Hero by Elisa Contes are part of a longer series, and I didn't want to start them just yet because I don't have access to the other books. That's neither here nor there, but that's what's happening. That's why I only have 3 other books on my TBR right now. However, when I went on Overdrive to find an audiobook for all the driving I'm going to be doing this week, I had a notification that A Feast for Crows audiobook was available. So I, of course, downloaded it, and I will be starting A Feast for Crows today on my way to pick up my child from her grandparents' house and on the way back. And on Tuesday, when I drop her off with her grandparents and I head down to Texas and all of those things. So, yes, I'm very excited to see what happens in this book. I've heard a lot of people say that you don't get much, if anything, from some of the main characters that you love. But I'm really looking forward to hearing from Sansa and from Brienne and Arya. I'm really, really looking forward to hearing from Arya. And I noticed that there are some chapters for Cersei, which are going to be kind of interesting. But the thing that actually makes me happy is that I'm getting chapters like the Captain of the Guards and the Prophet, things of that nature. So you get some new viewpoints, and we're following some different people, which I think will be interesting because he killed all of the other people that I was following. I mean, obviously not Sansa, Arya, and Dany, but the rest of them are basically dead. So I'm looking forward to hearing from some new people and seeing if I can get attached to them before he kills them. Okay, so I'm done with this rambling video now. Those are all of my goals. I'm not even going to try for writing goals, guys. I'm sorry. Um, I know I should, but it's a busy week and I've barely written for the last week or so anyway. So I'm just going to say my notebooks will go with me and hopefully I will write something. That's all I can tell you about that. But, I'll be reading a lot and I'll be with my family. And my writing usually suffers in December anyway. But moving on, I am finished with you for today. If you would like to share your goals with me or talk about any of mine, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you again soon. Until next time, read something good and write something better.